Hello guys, Crazy Monkey here. Every year thousands of TV shows are produced around the world. And there sure are some great shows you might miss, but don't worry because we've got them covered. This video is about the top 10 TV shows you didn't know existed. It includes non-American shows as well as Americans, and it dates back to 1988. So brace yourselves for a trip back in time. But unlike Jonas Conwald of Dark, you won't be needing any time machine. Before starting the video, make sure to subscribe and turn the notification bell on so you won't miss our
other videos.
Number 10 in our list is The Knick. It follows a fictionalized version of Knickerbocker Hospital in New York City during the early 20th century. The cast includes Golden Globe winner and Academy Award nominee Clive Owen as Dr. John Thackeray, a drug addict surgeon who tries to rise above all his peers, and Andre Holland as Dr. Algernon Edwards, a Harvard-graduated Black American surgeon who must fight for respect among the all-white hospital staff as well as the racially charged city. All episodes are directed by Academy Award winner Steven Soderbergh, so you're in for a treat. Number 9 in our top 10 TV shows you didn't know existed is The State of the Union, and is the most recent TV show on the list. Its only season consists of 10 10-minute episodes, so it won't take much of your time, but believe me, those minutes will be memorable. The show tells the story of a couple beautifully played by Rosamund Pike and Chris O'Dowd, who meet in a pub right before going to couples therapy and talk about their lives before and how they ended up being separated. State of the Union won the Emmy Awards for Best Short Comedy, Best Short Comedy Actor, and Best Short Comedy Actress, and has a score of 81 on Metacritic and 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. The show was created by BBC Two in 2019, and you can watch it on Sundance TV in America. Number 8 is Mongrels, the other comedy show on this list. The show revolves around the lives of 5 anthropomorphic animals who hang around the back of a pub in London. The characters are Nelson, a sophisticated fox, Destiny, an Afghan hound, Marion, a borderline retarded cat, Callie, a grudge-bearing pigeon, and Vince, a foul-mouthed fox. Unlike most puppet shows, the target audience of Mongrels is adults. It includes excessive use of profanity and violence and tackles subjects like cannibalism, underage sex, and drug overdoses. Number 7 in our list is Bron, which is a Swedish-Danish cop show. You may have watched one of the many remakes created by other countries, such as The Tunnel, the UK-France version, The Bridge, the USA-Mexico version, The Passe, the Germany-Austria version. You get the point, right? The show is so good so many countries tried to do their versions, and compared to the original, they all failed. The discovery of a dead body exactly on the center of the bridge connecting Malmö to Copenhagen brings Saga Nyrén from Malmö police and Martin Råd from Copenhagen police to the scene, who start a joint investigation to find the killer. The show has 4 seasons, and every season starts with a homicide on the border. It is definitely one of the best cop shows I've ever watched, and believe me, I watched my fair share of those, so don't miss it. Number 6 is Dekalog. You know the 10 Commandments, right? In these 10 one-hour short films so masterfully directed by Krzysztof Kieślowski, the characters encounter several moral and ethical dilemmas as they live in the housing project in 1980s Poland. The show has won numerous awards internationally and is believed to be Kieślowski's most acclaimed work. It is said to be the best dramatic work ever done specifically for television. It has a score of 100. based on 13 reviews on Metacritic and 97% based on 53 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. I think the numbers speak volumes, so I'm gonna go to number 5, believing you will most certainly watch it. So guys, how are you liking the list so far? If it is to your liking, make sure to like the video and subscribe so you wouldn't miss our other videos. Number 5 is Homicide: Life on the Street. Definitely the best procedural cop show ever, Homicide tells the story of the homicide unit in the Baltimore Police Department. The show is based on the book Homicide: A Year on the Killing Streets, written by David Simon, who was a reporter at Baltimore Sun and covered homicide cases. If you want to know how Andrew Broen became the great actor he is now, you must watch this show. He plays Detective Frank Pembleton, an eccentric African-American detective whose existential debates on life and religion with his partner Tim Bayliss are one of my favorite parts of the show. You watch Homicide and you will see how it inspired other great TV shows like Oz, The Sopranos, The Wire, and The Shield, which are all in our other top 10 list, the best TV shows of all time. The way it tackles raw and by the TV's those days standards unutterable matters like killing and raping children is so fascinating. You just watch the first season and I'm sure you'll be hooked.
Again, she spilt the spaghetti.
So you
again.
lost your temper.
So you take out your belt and you whack
don't know
her
what
in
you're
order
talking
to
about.
teach her a lesson.
Number 4 goes to one of my all-time top 10 favorites, Carnivale. Set during the Great Depression around the 1930s, the show follows a carnival consisting of people you would call freaks, who travel around America and deliver amusement shows. The other plotline of the show revolves around a Christian priest who is trying to expand his church and attract more people to his flock.
I don't appreciate getting shanghaied by a pack of freaks.
As the show goes on, these two plot lines slowly converge. There are lots of surreal dreams and scenes in this show, and one of the main concerns of its creator David Knopf was that the audience wouldn't make heads or tails of the show, which, if you ask me, is not entirely misplaced. But don't tell anyone that.
Tell me.
In all, the show has 24 episodes, which ran through 2003 to 2005 before getting the axe. It received 15 Emmy nominations, winning 5 of those for its first season. Its premiere attracted 5.3 million viewers, making it the best ever debut ratings for an original HBO series at the time. Its Metascore is 65 based on 39 reviews. Well, I think I've said enough. Go watch it. Hopefully, you'll have better luck understanding it. If you like snow and detective work, the number 3 is your go-to. Track is an Icelandic TV show about a remote city in northern parts of Iceland where Andrei Olafsson, the chief of police, investigates the death of a townsman whose corpse is found by fishermen. At the same time, a ferry full of tourists visit the city, and because the police investigation leads to one of the passengers of this ferry, they cannot leave and are trapped, hence the title of the show. It is the most expensive show ever made in Iceland, costing about 6.5 million euros. One of the best aspects of the show is its music, which is composed by the Academy Award nominee and Golden Globe winner, the late Johan Johansson. The show has 2 seasons and is renewed for a 3rd season, which started filming on September of 2020. Well, we're getting close to number 1, and I don't know about you, but I've got goosebumps. Hope you're as excited as I am to know the last 2 ones. So, here's number 2 on our list. Utopia. The show is about the fans of a comic book, The Utopia Experiments, who believe the book predicted several disastrous epidemics. They believe an unpublished sequel contains further information about the future events, so when one of the fans acquires the sequel, he invites 4 of his friends from an online forum, but they find themselves in a lot of trouble. as a secret organization called the Network tries to get a hold of the book and its operatives kill anyone in their way. A girl named Jessica Hyde, who is also being hunted by the Network, finds those fans and helps them evade capture. The book predicted a pandemic called the Russian flu, so I wonder if it had any information about the COVID-19 disease. The show was created by Channel 4 UK and distributed in 2013 and 14. It is aesthetically beautiful with great visuals and, of course, great violence. It's gonna be weird watching it in these quarantine days, but I'm sure you're gonna like it. The first spot on our list is dedicated to Deadwood, which has also secured its place as the #1 of my all-time favorites. It is loosely based on real events and characters and tells the story of Deadwood in the 1870s as the gold rush draws visionaries in search of their fortune in the mud, turning Deadwood from a camp to a town. Its ensemble cast include Ian McShane as Al Swearingen, the manager of the Gem Saloon, and Timothy Oliphant as the U.S. Marshal Seth Bullock, who left his job in Montana to start a hardware store in Deadwood. The show revolves around the day-to-day lives of these residents of Deadwood as they try to make a living in this camp. Due to historical accuracy, the show has excessive use of profanity, having a whopping count of 2,980 fucks in its 36 episodes with an average of 1.56 fucks per minute. Some record, don't you think?
Fat Mrs. fucking Anderson ran the boys' orphanage on fucking Euclid Avenue. As I'd see her fat ass waddling out the boys' dormitory at 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. Every fucking morning after she blew a stupid fucking cowbell and woke us all the fuck up. And my fucking mother dropped me the fuck off there with $7.60 some odd fucking cents on her way to sucking cock in Georgia.
The show has a Metascore of 80 based on 61 reviews and 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. The portrayal of Al Swearingen by Ian McShane delivered him his only Golden Globe as the lead actor in a drama TV series. The show got cancelled after its third season in 2006, but a movie set 10 years after the events of the third season was released on May 31st, 2019. So, this is our list of the top 10 TV shows you didn't know existed. How many of them didn't you know? What shows do you think deserve to be in this list? Feel free to let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more of these lists.